Welcome to La Junquera Farm. Today I'm gonna explain you about keyline. Keyline is one of the practices that we use on La Junquera Farm to adapt and mitigate to climate change because it helps to redistribute the water when there is heavy rainfalls in this area. And heavy rainfall is one of the consequences that we see more and more because of climate change. So this is an almond field that was planted on keyline, and on the farm we also have vineyards and aromatics on keyline. So if you look at these trees, they kind of follow the contour line, so the same altitude line, but what is special from the keyline is that it is designed in such a way that actually this line is a bit lower at the higher section, so at the ridges, and it's a bit higher at the valley. So actually the water would normally tend to go to the valleys and then actually would enter a line and go towards the higher sections of the field. This means that the water gets like a perfect redistributing throughout the field, reducing actually the erosion that would create in the valleys and keeping as much as water possible in these fields. Also in this plot we do minimum tillage. So around the trees we only till like 3 times a year in comparison with the conventional tillage that in this area is done, which is 8 times a year, which means that we create less soil disturbance, so more soil structure is created and carbon is stored. We also have another practice which is cover crops in a line. So at the moment you can see that it's spontaneous vegetation because we had 9 months of drought, so actually the seeded cover crop didn't come up. But normally this vegetation would have grown to kind of this height, and this is indeed our carbon sink and also activating all the biodiversity in the soil, since like when plants do their photosynthesis they are feeding the soil microbiome below. So that helps with cycling nutrients, storing the carbon, and also creating structure in the soil that then can infiltrate most of the water. To sum up, the keyline really helps with slowing and stopping the water from flowing, redistributing and infiltrating as much as possible. And then our vegetation strips really help in creating again a habitat for biodiversity, stopping water and storing carbon. If you want to know more, you can come to one of our courses. There is a link below.